Want to come dance with me? um, Not in the physical dance sense, because my foot skills aren't that good, I must confess. I mean in Smash Bros, because I can't get this image out of my head now that when we play Smash, it's like a dance, a little push and pull, a weave, a flow. um, and yeah, I think, well, if you've been around in the Smash scene, local Perth Smash scene, you'll know I'm a big fan of the inner game of tennis. But I'm making a new book, my own book, the inner game of Smash Bros, because I think there's something more to it than just the inner game of tennis. Not just the conscious, unconscious mind, the self one, self two. I think there's a bit more to it. Like, how should I phrase it? So, I think there's like lots of different aspects to playing the game. So, for example, a lot of people try hone the body. So the body could be your inputs, it could be like the character you play, like they try switch it out, try something different. Yeah, I think body represents like your comfortability with the character, how you control it, are you one with the character. Heart is kind of like the rhythm, the timing, knowing when to do things for combos, when to put in the inputs, not just the inputs themselves. So there's kind of an interplay of heart and body there. Then my third one is mind. So mind is kind of like the creative things that come to mind. You know, like last Monday, I just was versing one of my roommates, Jake, and I did a nair that sort of like sent onto the platform of Smashville, and I knew he had to tech because it sort of like sent him up for that, and rather than just like, well, my mind is automatically like, let's fucking rip the waft when he does a tech chase. So I set it up and boom, like landed, came back up, got the waft when I saw the tech chase. So mind is kind of like the thing that spreads out, that sees the future, like thinks of all the different possibilities. Maybe when you're hitting a combo, how do you route? Are you going to maybe send up? And maybe sending up vertically is better for the character you're versing. Maybe sending out to ledge trap or get them in the corner is better for the character you're versing. So it's kind of like matchup knowledge, creativity, that sort of thing. Then I think soul is kind of like soul and instinct. I don't know, maybe they are the same thing, but okay, I'm gonna go with soul as the feeling. Like when you have a feeling, the other person will do something. So it's almost a passive process. You're sort of watching your opponent as you play and sort of absorbing their patterns. Are they like waiting for me to come in? Are they baiting me into the corner so that they can sort of know where I'll be? Are they quick? Are they rapid? Do they play slow and graceful? Like sort of absorbing the feeling of the opponent I'm versing. That's sort of the soul. I guess the essence is that sort of soul is less about you, more about them. But equally so, when it comes to feeling, though, is your own instincts. So honed by experience and time, like your past knowledge of how you've played, the past knowledge of, of like similar situations you've been in before. That hones your instincts. Like you sort of, when you get a feeling, at least when I play Wario, the feeling is, oh my god, rip the fucking waft right now. Like when I was doing those little pivots, pivoting, boom, went for the waft. Like almost happened. It was surreal because it almost happened before I had a chance to process what was going on. I didn't even like think in my mind like, okay, now I'm gonna do a little pivot here, then I'll do another little pivot here, and then I'll get a waft. No, I just sort of went for it in the moment itself, like trusting my instinct, trusting what's coming to mind. I think that's instincts. And those 5 things come together to form my inner game of Smash Bros. So, what was it? Mind, body, heart, soul, instinct. So, just a little recap, I guess. Body is like your character, your inputs, like physically inputting. Heart is like timing, the rhythm of how things are going. What was the third one? The third one's mind, so creativity, matchup knowledge, understanding of your own character. Maybe that could be body as well. It all kind of mixes and matches too. I don't think it's just one aspect or the other. It kind of all swells together. Soul is like how your opponent, like a feeling based off your opponent, how they're playing, what are your instincts telling you about how they're playing. And Yeah, my fifth one is like your gut. At least in Wario's case, gut is just farting. But trusting your gut means like if you got a gut feeling, oh, let's just go for it. Not think about it too much. Not overthink about it. Overweight. If the moment's there, do it. So, yeah, just heading to College Dropout now after that little talk. But I'm seeing a lot of success with those sort of like things in mind. Not trying to overly specialize in one thing or the other. Just sort of, yeah, swirling together all these aspects together as I play. It's kind of like a dance. Like you're pushing and pulling. Maybe you're leaning into one aspect or the other. But I feel like a lot of players get caught in the trap of just being one. Like they'll just be the guy that knows all the matchup knowledge and just keep honing that, or the guy who knows all the combos, just keep honing his combos. But I think the true essence of Smash is being a specialist in all, like sort of bringing up all your levels. So if you're constantly switching characters all the time, you're not going to hone your instincts on that character, hone your experience. You're going to be constantly thinking about different situations each time. Or if you're just versing your friends, that's it. You're not going to hone your the aspect of soul, like reading players, understanding the flow of the game, because you'll only be locked into them. Whereas I think Smash really demands knowledge of lots of people. Yeah, anyway, almost at the venue now, so I'll probably cut this off. I'm feeling good about today. We'll just see what happens. Go from there. All right, catch you then.
All right, gamers, today I am joined by my Piranha Plant camera. MVP, they actually were the camera that was used on the stream setup because the head TO Jafar forgot to bring his, so shout outs to this Piranha Plant camera, I suppose. Yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's get into the game. Stichiie, yeah, he's a bit of a bracket demon of mine, so I'm interested to sort of see what I was doing wrong, I guess, in these games. Alright, starting off good so far. I think, let's see. I think I went to track too far. I followed him too far, I suppose. Should have just kept my advantage a bit more, stayed under. We are scrapping. Yep, Stichiie plays a pretty fast style. So, trying to keep up. Okay. Yeah, these uppies a little bit too preemptive on my part. If you didn't know, basically Lucas's Nair is punishable with uppy out of shield, so that's why I kept doing it, but wasn't recognizing when he was actually hitting my shield or not. I did notice in the game prior to this one, LJ Stichiie likes to come a little bit up. Like here, you expend his double jump, come up, rather than just grab the ledge. So after hitting me with this one, I thought, okay, maybe next time I'll try to punish him for doing that. Again, just not recognizing the timing of when to let go and do something out of shield, because his Nair's still hitting me. Ooh, nice fair from him. Not looking too bad though, if I can close the stock out. Lost my advantage a little bit there. Too much corner pressure, just went too hard in. Keep trying to down air. Yeah, we are scrapping. Still not able to get the kill yet. There we go. So, they recognized, kept jumping past the ledge. So, set up here. Boom. Get it. Very nice. See myself on the camera, on the Piranha Plant camera. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Ooh, almost too scary there. Almost died. Still make it back though. But LJ reads I'm just going to roll straight from the ledge. That's a common habit I found as well. In general, people, when they're panicking at these high stock situations, they'll just roll. Immediately want to get past. And yeah, good recognition from Stichiie there to just dash back, punish me for it. Yeah. I forgot how short this game was actually. So he didn't mash when I grabbed him, and I meant to do side B, and I think I accidentally did like up B. If this is like my control stick, rather than just doing like side then B, I sort of did like, must have gone like, and then like thought I was doing side B. So it's like up B to the side. So I sort of just drifted like this. And, you know, what are you going to do? Just laughed it off, to be honest. As you can see on the thing, just start laughing. Because at the end of the day, I mean, sometimes these things happen, and that's how it is. So I completely forgot this was a shorter game, but you know what? Whatever. Just laugh it off. So I just want to say as well, for those who are interested in it, let's see. I do have a playlist of like game VODs and things like that. So if you want to check those out, feel free. I just keep them unlisted. I don't want to give people notifications for it, but I like to keep some good games that I've had or any games I have on stream as just like a collection for me and a collection for all those who are interested as well. So anyway, that's it from me. Catch you around.
On the road again. I've been waiting on the road again. Just heading home now after the tournament. Not the craziest of placings. I just went 0-2 basically. Got a bye in losers. So ended up getting 17th. But it is what it is. Sometimes, like today, there's a bit of a stacked bracket. Pretty hard to outplace my seeding today. So yeah, if you zoom out, I went 0-2. What a loser! But at the same time, it never really felt like that to me. If I actually just recall the matches themselves, I thought I was holding my own pretty well. The two opponents I had to verse pretty good, so was seeded to lose, but still tried nonetheless. So my first opponent was LJ or Stichiie, and what I've found, well, he's a bit of a bracket demon right now. I think I mentioned before in the YouTube series. But nonetheless, I'm still trying my best, still trying to take what I can from each match. And I've definitely felt like I've gotten better at holding my own against him. He plays very fast, very aggressive, Lucas style. But I was able to find a couple of things. Like I got a back air at one point I was pretty happy with. Just found that as he was trying to double jump, get past ledge. Or overall, just holding my own a bit better, making some good decisions. But fortunately, it ended up 0-2 when I versed him. And last game, I went for like a near 1-2 into Chomp. And what ended up happening was, like he didn't mash at all. He just let us fall down. And went to go do side B, like bike, to recover. Ended up doing up B to the side, SD'd. Laughed it off. What are you going to do? Nothing to get angry about or get resentful over. It's just an innocent mistake. So after LJ, I versed Bunk or Jamie. A good friend of mine plays Cloud. We've played a couple times before in the past, so definitely understands how to play me. And Cloud is pretty tricky for Wario, I'd say. Really got to navigate when it comes to spacing, when you pick your timings, things of that nature. So, had some funky games with him, still holding my own, barely lost game 1, and then game 2, we started off, I got this weird, I down aired him in the air, fast fell through, so they, ended up getting the semi-spike hitbox, and he thought he had to tech, so he ended up air dodging and dying, unfortunately, but that was pretty funky, I'd say. So actually inspired by the Gurren Lagann reference from last week, I'd say, this is the drill that will pierce the heavens. That's how I think about Wario Dare nowadays. I don't know, anyway. Got a couple of wafts that game. Got tech chase half waft in game 2, and what else? Can't remember anything else. I think Jamie was playing really well. Obviously, it sucks. You have to verse your friend in the loser's side, and he didn't feel good about knocking me out. But I just told him, it is what it is. You're playing better. I was happy to play him in bracket. Now, that wraps it up. Kind of like a quick 0202, but I didn't take it to heart. I just tried to take the little lessons I learned from it, and when you think about it that way, I guess like you can't really lose, because if you show up, like learn little lessons and stuff over time, it's become like unstoppable. I guess like nothing really phases you. Your losses don't phase you. The wins feel good, and that's definitely a better mindset I found for Smash compared to when I started. Like my first couple brackets, I took the losses pretty hard to heart. Bit of an ego thing as well. Thought I was better than I was when I was just versing my friends. So to get cooked in bracket and not be able to even get games really hurt. But nowadays, I guess after playing Smash for like 2.5 years, I don't take it to heart. I'm happy about the way I played rather than just looking at the results themselves. So, as a physics update, if you didn't know, I'm doing physics. My research has like a new breakthrough at the moment, which is pretty interesting. So, been working on that for 2.5 years as well. Stuck on that problem, but the hard work paid off. Like something I did pretty early on in the calculation, something I did in the middle, and something recently. It's all sort of come together, and pretty neat result, I must say. So feeling good about that. A little tired though, I must confess. So I'll probably cut this car talk a little short. Just feeling a little tired. So hope you have a good week, and I'll see you next week Friday for a monthly that I'll be doing. But after that, so next week Wednesday, I'm flying over to Melbourne for the Phantom tournament. It's a little Australian major in Melbourne. So fucking looking forward to that. That's caught up to me pretty fast, and I'm just going for the experience more so than like placings or result wise. Probably won't make it into top 64, but just give it my best go, and that's all I can ever ask of myself, to be honest. And definitely keen to just hang with some of the Smash scene. There's a lot of people going from Perth. There's like 20 to 30 people going from Perth. So we got a little invasion into Melbourne. So yeah, that about wraps it up. Catch you around.